almost a carnival atmosphere, viewers. Never has the arrival of a bounty hunter been met with more public anticipation than here on Terrace. Terrace, where the massacre earlier this week of an entire class of Jedi by one of their own has rocked society to its foundations. Terrace, this planet so close to the stalemated Mandalorian front, already protected by so few Jedi. Even before the controversial departure of many knights to join the war, a crusade from which some are already missing in action. Terrace, where the civil order has seemed on the brink of collapse this week, a city world whose residents now have but one question. Can the masters of Terrace restore public confidence in the Jedi? By meting out swift justice to one of their own.
We're down, Orko. Kid's not going anywhere. Should be free and easy from here. Boy, those two could have cut you with a look. What'd you ever do to them?
They think I killed their brother.
No joke. Did you?
Doesn't matter much now, does it?
You're right, kid. It don't. Let's get moving. Time is money.
The visitors have been scanned, Master Lucian. They are free of weapons and recording devices.
Thank you, droid. Leave us. Where is the Snivian?
Ahem. Just found the boy, my lord. In a life pod in the asteroid belt. No sign of anyone else. They must have bought it on the rocks.
A lie. They live. But the Snivian has abandoned him, as far as we have foreseen. Isn't that right, boy?
I see you've got the room cleaned up.
And the windows fixed. You've been costly, right, bounty hunter?
Cost is nothing if the goods are quality, my lord. He's what you want, right? He's your Padawan killer?
No, but he is what we want.
Eh?
I didn't do it.
Of course you didn't. What? Are you actually beginning to think you had?
For a moment. Then I remembered Elby. Elby showed me your meditation on the Rogue Moon. I heard you talk about this vision of yours, the Great Destroyer, wearing a spacesuit and face mask like one of ours.
Yes, LB. Remarkable insight you showed me there, Padawan.
Don't call me that.
What, we're united without my knowing?
Stop playing games.
I don't need details, good people. I just need my money. If we can...
Oh, but knowledge has value too, Captain Yang. These details, as you call them, are a treasure beyond reckoning. You may have heard it was at a ceremony for knighting Padawans where young Zane left our company. Quite suddenly after he had arrived late. What you don't know is that he wasn't the only late arrival.
Sorry I'm late, Masters. I wanted to see my sister and brother home. Even the middle of the city's getting rough these days.
It's okay, Shad. As usual, you're not the last one here.
Of course, let me steal my lightsaber. Oh? You've got your lightsabers, Masters. I thought we didn't wear them on the temple floor.
It's a special occasion, Shad.
Just part of the knighting ceremony.
Ah, that. Master Lucian, you've got yours. Does that mean Zane's being knighted too? That's wonderful. I don't believe it.
Zane, yes. I see from the entry system he's just arrived below. We may begin soon.
Us? And Zane too? I never would have thought.
He's going to be so surprised.
I can't wait to see...
Wait. I don't believe it. Zane's a great guy and we all like him and try to help him out. But he's no Jedi. He comes in last among us, and every test and every task you assign.
Yes, well, he has that special relationship with the Force. In time, he will.
But he's had all the time we've had. He doesn't get any more, does he?
Recall the great need for knights, students. With those that have gone to war, Taurus, and places like it will need all the order they can muster.
I'm sure Zane will work out fine.
You're lying.
Shad,
Why are you lying? I've heard you talk about Zane. We've all heard you. You don't take him seriously at all. None of you. You treat him like a court jester. Now you're going to knight him?
We keep our counsel. The Order does not explain.
But the Order follows your recommendations, right?
You've always said he was a buffoon, Master Felm.
But we have known Zane for a very long time.
And we know you. You preach the unifying force. How many times have you said it? Friendships pass, but our duty is eternal. The mission is all.
And you've said you were his friends. Isn't that what you've always wanted for him?
Yes, it's just not what you wanted. Now what's going on here?
An intervention for the galaxy.
You killed them. In cold blood.
They weren't innocent. Exar Kun was a Padawan once too. His master had a warning but failed to act. That earned him death and the Sith War.
We 5 are part of a sacred trust, Zane. A Jedi Covenant. To stand watch and make certain that never happens again.
These 4 masters are among the greatest seers in the Order, and acting in unison. They have seen further than any Jedi ever has, and they have seen
The Mandalorian War. The Jedi Crusade. Events are in motion everywhere.
We've searched in all directions for the Shatter Point, the key that will unlock the Sith menace again.
We just didn't expect to find it right in our midst.
I can see you're busy people. If I could just leave an account number.
But you understand, Zane, we had to dispose of the threat, whatever the cost. Returning to Taurus gave us time to settle on a plan and a story. We would say we rejected Shad Jelavan for his headstrong ways. Enraged, he slew you 4 before we stopped him permanently. Your late arrival was expected. We weren't going to move until then. Shad was the one who surprised us. We shouldn't have been surprised. His insight has always been good. The others just followed his lead.
They saw through you because they didn't think I was good enough.
He forced our hand, then you came in.
And when I escaped, I became your fall guy.
You wouldn't have been my first choice. Your trainers on Dantooine knew your limitations. But your escape from the 5 of us made it possible to convince them that you had help. From the dark side.
Do you think I had help from the dark side? You really think I'm your nightmare destroyer?
I'm not a seer. It could have just as easily been one of the others. I hope we'll never find out. But you did escape, against all odds, and we're not taking any more chances.
Look, I'll just wait back in my shuttle. You can send the payment.
Actually, Captain, we'll be needing your shuttle. The boys' partners are aboard your ship. Your shuttle will return bearing us.
Hey, I really don't want passengers.
Neither do we. We'll deal with his crew and your friends, and this nightmare Zane will be over.
Why? I'm the threat.
You were never attuned to the unifying force. A thread of life from a larger fabric. Your destiny might work through them. And, to put it tritely, they know too much.
Don't you want a fair fight?
We can't afford one. I'm sorry.
Wait! Shad's sister and little brother. He was sending them his stipend. They've got nobody now. Please, help them.
We'll consider it. Goodbye. What?
Primary facility power failure. Security screens disabled.
Lightning?
It shouldn't have.
That was a bomb!
No, that's blaster fire. We're being... I said...
Die, Jedi!
The Sith Lord!
No!
No!
Zane Kirk!
Let's go!
Jarrell!
It's the girl, you fools. The girl.
Our sabers.
No, you don't!
Hang on!
So much for low-grav booster jets on Taurus, huh?
How? I thought you were going to leave with the Oracle.
Griff bribed the first mate to release the last resort in orbit, and LB still had schematics of your tower. When we told him we wanted to shoot at his old master, it's like he got a tear in his eye. And we remembered what you said about this suit. Camper added audio and a trick helmet.
But you could have been away. Free. And clear.
Maybe, but nobody's ever sacrificed himself for any of us before. Couldn't let you go around thinking that was sensible behavior. Doesn't mean we like you, or anything.
Zane, I know I underestimated you, but it's all so clear now. You are the danger they foretold.
Getting more dangerous by the second, it would seem. That's the problem with the fabric of destiny. The loose ends can kill you.
Run if you want, but hide. Forget our ways. Bury yourself. Before you bury us all, respect the vision. Fear what you may become.
I can't. Fear leads to the dark side. Doesn't it, Master? Griff? You came back. Why didn't you run?
Unfinished business, intern. I'm here to offer you a position in my organization.
Your organization? It's just you.
What can I say? It's a good position. My brains, your random destructive power, will own the galaxy. Or we'll wreck it and sell it for salvage.
But you abandoned me. You said I was a losing hand.
Oh, I never look at my cards anyway. I'm all about the bluff, remember? There's nothing better than making something out of nothing. I'd forgotten until Jarrell reminded me. So, are you in?
This is insane. But this is the day for it. My family, my teachers, even my friends, they all assumed I'd fail. They never took a chance on me that meant anything. I'm tired of betting against myself. If you guys can bet on me, maybe I can too. So I'm in. On one condition. Stop calling me intern.
You got it, henchman. Hey, Doris, tell the Volcars and the Becks there's a new power on the scene. Mon Hieroglyph. Jedi jailbreaks 2 for a credit.
The Rides have reached the Middle City. The Senator is missing, and the Riders have the Constable's family. Half her force has fled. The rest are pulling back to the Upper City. We need to...
I'm afraid it's no longer our problem. We just heard from the Jedi Council on Dantooine. We've been recalled to Croskant.
No!
They feel the very public escape of a boy from our sanctum, not once, but twice, has undermined respect for our authority. I don't know what would give them that idea.
The Order has decided to cut its losses, then. Taurus is free for the taking, by Mandalorian or Sith.
Our concern is the galaxy fell, not one planet. That and protecting the Order.
But what if they split us up?
We've worked from great distances before, Rana. We have resources, and we know what we have to do. Zane remains a criminal. The boy may run, but he will find no haven open to.
Excuse me, but the droids tell me we have a visitor. Some unsavory character from the lower city, delivering a message he said he received last night from a cantina near the Mandalorian front.
For us?
For me.
Hello, Master. I'm running now. But I've had time to reflect on your teachings. You say the living sometimes have to suffer to serve a larger goal. I've seen how you live by that. Well, I have a goal now too. Justice. For myself, for my friends, for the people sacrificed to the plans of the so-called infallible. And it will definitely involve some suffering. Because you see, I've had a vision of my own. One day, one of you is going to confess and clear my name. And to make sure, I'm going to hunt down each and every one of you. The one that confesses lives. I don't care which one of you does it. It doesn't matter where they send you. You have a death mark. Same as me. Don't look for me, Lucian. Because I'll find you. And if I do end up collapsing the Jedi Order, just remember one thing. You started it.